Hi, welcome to Shop with Freya on this gloriously sunny day. And this is the channel with all the advice for shopkeepers, whether they're online or off, who need to know that information to run a successful retail business. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the tools that I use to be more productive in my work life. So with that, let's dive in. As with anything in life, it's about the planning. So although I work from home and I work on my own for about 80% of my work life, I use certain tools that help to keep me on track, and they're not difficult tools to use, and I've produced them myself. So in this video, I will be letting you in to see the tools that I use to produce my YouTube videos and how and why I plan my day hour by hour, and I'll be giving you all the details of where you can get my swipe files from to help you get started. So my first swipe file is my monthly calendar, and it's really simple. It's just it's in a box format. I have the month at the top and then the boxes with the dates on it, and I print one out at the start of every month. I keep it on my desk to refer to, and I mark appointments in there for my social media consulting clients, and I block off days for filming or editing or whatever. I note out the blog posts, and I use it to keep track of which one of the brilliant small companies I am regramming that particular day on Instagram. So I don't do them twice over, really, frankly. So I have a shocking memory, and I like to know where I'm at. So I tried using online boards like Trello and things like that, and although there's nothing wrong with them, you know, intrinsically they're fine, it was just easier for me to do it in a hard copy format. I guess I'm old school like that, so that's what I did. I put together my own calendar and made it so that it was suitable for what I needed. I've also made a weekly task board with each day broken down into hours from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's a header for most of the important tasks and the second most important tasks. Then each day I try to do them, and again, this is in a hard copy format. I pin it up, and each day I know hour by hour what I should be doing task by task. It's also a weekly roundup of my stats for my social media feeds, and I check what's gone up, what's gone down, and I look to see, you know, there's accountability sections at the end, and there's 3 of them. So it says what worked, what didn't, and next week's aims. So I look at the stats, I see what's worked, I see what hasn't worked, and then I take it from there and I plan for next week using that. So that's my hour by hour schedule that I use, and it helps to really focus down the mind, because what I like to do is take an hour and a half and just work on something and then move on to the next thing. And having it hour by hour each day really helps to be able to do that with this schedule plan that I've got. Basically, I'm micromanaging myself. That's what I'm doing. No reason not to. If it helps and it works and that's the best way that you want to work, grand, you know. So hour by hour, I know what I am doing or what I should be doing, and it's so that it's not a surprise as such. So I'm not left sat there pen in mouth going, oh, what should I be doing next? I'm not quite sure. I know exactly day to day, hour by hour, what I am doing. So, and finally, I have another schedule that I use. So I use 3 schedules, and the final one that I use is a weekly schedule planner. Day by day, it has a rough plan sketched out of what I will be doing on my social media channels and my blog on any given day. So, and it's just a rough sketch out. So some people will say have a day for Facebook and, you know, have another day for Instagram, and don't jump around and, don't switch from one to the other. But for me, I like to switch it up. So I will plan to do a little bit of everything, usually for about an hour and a half every day, and then I switch. That's it, done for the day, gone, forgotten. And it just makes life interesting, that's the thing, because I like to feel like I've achieved something with my day. And if I do 4 things in one day, I feel like I've achieved far more than if I were to do just one thing and focus on that one thing. I mean, it might be a big task, say editing all day or whatever, and it gets boring, let's be honest. Who wants to be bored in their work life when they work for themselves? I don't, because quite frankly, I could do that for somebody else and be bored elsewhere. I want to enjoy my work-life balance. So being self-employed for me gives me that freedom to choose how I work and how I process my day and how I do these things. And that's just my choice. Yours may be entirely different. It could well be that you prefer to focus on one thing, and that's grand. That's great for you. But this is how I do it, and this is why. This is why I do it. So now you know how I keep my productivity on track day to day, week to week and month to month. I mean, I'd love to hear how you keep yourself productive. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and hear what your tips are for keeping productive. It is definitely productive. I'd like to know your tips for keeping productive. I've also put together a swipe file of all the printables that I made, and you're more than welcome to click on the link below and grab yourself a free copy of those, because I know sometimes the hardest part is knowing where to start, and I've done all the heavy lifting for you. It's all done for you. It's all mapped out. All you've got to do is fill in your details of what you want to do day by day, hour by hour. That bit I ain't gonna do. That's for you. So as ever, don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button, because YouTube wants to know if you like this content that I'm producing. So let it know. And make sure that you never miss an episode. Click on that subscribe button, which will be here. I don't know where it's going to. It's going to be here somewhere. And click on the bell icon as well, and you'll get notified when I do a new video upload. So as ever, that's me for this week. Thank you for joining me, and can't wait to see your comments below. Bye.